What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another SLA video. Folks, let's talk about the next phase of WOBL and how to get it done. I did it on my water team. I'm going to show you the full fight now. I'm going to take my face out of this fight just so you guys can see the full thing, including times and rotations, and I'll talk about the rotations afterwards when I come right back. So don't worry, we'll make sure we give you a full breakdown. Before I go any further though, guys, remember, content creator program going on. We are now almost at the end of season 15. If you want to get the additional 4 codes that are coming out, we have 2 that are active, 2 more coming your way. Hit that support button, get yourself in. It's absolutely free. It helps me, helps you. I give you guys free codes. Make sure you go hit that, guys. It is in every single description, plus every single comment section. All right, so let's go over my build first before we go any further. So the build that I used for this team specifically is going to be Frieren. It's going to be, where's he, Cha, and it's going to be Meri. Now, my Meri's A0. So you guys are aware it's A0 Meri, and I've got an A5 weapon. I'll talk more about this at the end of it. Her skills are all level 7. That's all I could afford at the moment as free to play. Her armor is the following. I did give her armed with infamy, so 4 and 4, and the stats you guys can see right here are as follows. I've got 91k HP, 50% crit with 14k, 96% precision, 177k crit damage, 34.6.9% defense pen, and damage increase at 13%. This is important, guys, because every bit of damage you can put out with this fight is going to be required. Okay, for Cha, your main DPS, A10 weapon, of course, A5 Cha, and you can see over here I got armed and I got obsidian. So what I did in this case, I'm going to show you guys real quick. I actually switched obsidian out and I put in my infamy set instead. This worked better for me overall for damage, I noticed. So just do this, armed in infamy, and then what I did for in terms of like overall stats, 96% precision, defense is only at 44k, so not that bad. 16k in terms of 50% crit damage, but crit hit rate, but 16k. 211 crit damage. I went way overboard on crit damage, but there's a reason why it does way more damage when your ult hits. So I thought that was very important, and it actually did help at the end. Defense pen at 35% and damage increase at 17%. Okay, so that's important as well. And then lastly, for Frieren, I gave her the full desire set. Okay, full desire set. Her damage honestly didn't really matter that much. It did help, but it wasn't over the top. 90k, we got 50% at 16k as well. 174, 24, and 29. So you can really increase your defense pen a little bit further and get that going. So that's essentially my stats. I did use Yogamon, and I forgot to level this up completely, so that was my bad. I should have probably done that as well, but I didn't. So a little bit less power than what you've seen. This is just a little bit over, like a little bit more than you're supposed to see right here. Let's go elemental stacker for this one. 2 points. There we go. There we go, and we go. There we go. So we did that. Okay, so there you guys go. That wasn't part of it originally, so don't worry about that. But you'll see the full fight and the full rotation, guys. The most important thing here is keep your infusion up and go in for full damage. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fight in now, and I'll come back at the end and talk to you guys about it. See you guys in a bit. All right, we're done. So I wanted to show you this without my face because I wanted to make sure that you guys understood the full fight, including the time that's remaining. I know my face kind of covers that once in a while. And so what we did here, guys, is we focused on a couple of different very, very important things. Number one, infusion up almost at all times. You have no choice but to keep it up or else time is going to run out. You can see I had about 30 seconds left. There's no blessings at all, right? So we got that part done with infusion. A0 Meri, A5 weapon was important. I tried to do with A0 weapon, and then I went to A1, then A2, then A3, and I was like off by like 5 or 6% here and there. I was like, you know what? F it. We're going to go straight to A5 weapon, and we got it done. So let's go over pretty much the entire rotation and everything that was involved. So first off with Soren, you don't start with the evade skill. Start off with the second skill just to make sure there's enough stacks at the beginning for the debuff to occur, and then go into the skill 1 and then into your rotation for your core. That'll give you 10 stacks, and do not QTE in with Meri. Make sure in the beginning, guys, you just go in, tag in with Meri. Make sure you go full rotation. And remember, whenever you cast with Meri, whenever you cast her ultimate into the spin, you have to hold the button down. But when you do that, I know mobile guys, you're gonna have a hard time, but anyone on PC, you hold the button down and you instantly QTE out of it into Cha, allowing you to get a full overload right into Cha's rotation. That is a very, very big part of it, okay? And then you rinse and repeat essentially the entire time. The one thing you don't want to do is make sure that Meri doesn't come in until the full overload is completed. Like the full timer is gone, okay? Because if you get her in too early, you're gonna start going in too early with your overtimer or your overload, which means you're gonna actually end up having early overload and not enough of it to get it going the second time around. So make sure, guys, you keep her until overload is in and then bring Cha in. That's the only way to get this done. Another thing you have to keep in mind is the two different phases. The one with the beam where it knocks the opponent down and breaks them has to be done. So Soren is your best bet because she is ranged. You can use Cha as well too, but the problem is you're gonna have to run around a little bit more. Use Soren, break everything down with the orbs, and then the second phase also use Soren. As soon as the orbs pop in, right, go into your full cycle. She'll instantly knock out 5 or 6 of them right away, and you only have 1 left. Get that out of the way, go into Cha, and then make sure you blow up that the boulder right away too, because if you don't blow up that boulder, it's going to end up hurting you a lot more in the future. So there you guys go, full rotation set in the game, plus the entire run for you as a water team with A0 Meri. I don't plan to get Meri any further. Honestly, at this point, guys, I'm more than comfortable enough to say I probably won't be able to get hard mode done. I don't think anybody will be too, unless they get Meri to A5, and then of course having a win team with Sugimoto, which is probably the next win infuser anyways, to complete it. All right, guys, if you did like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, don't forget to do all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.